kinds of things are you focusing on right now as you take a look at the league?
Well, Kevin, this is where teams separate. There's two paths. Teams that are starting to get themselves ready for a playoff run, and those that are starting to think about their next offseason and angling for a good draft position.
And teams trying to peak at the right time. A very tough thing to achieve, don't you think?
It's critical. You want to be in rhythm and healthy to make that deep playoff run.
Now, Golden State's starting five. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Moses Moody. And it's Horford in at the five. Now, here's Horford outside Curry. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Honestly, guys, Curry is the best three-point shooter I've ever seen.
Curry against Doncic. Down low. It's deflected. And James gets it to go.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
That is a quality look. You can't do it much better than that.
Here's Podziemski. Pick by Horford. A shot by Podziemski, no good. The Lakers have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Reeves the pass to Doncic. Reeves with the screen on Curry. Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And another basket for the Lakers.
How about 3 of 4 from the floor to start? That's always a good sign.
Pass to Moody. In the corner, Horford with it. Moody finds Horford. Horford with the screen on Reeves. Just 4 to shoot. A shot by Podziemski, no good. The Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Reeves the pass to Doncic. James a screen on Curry. Over Green. LeBron's shot is off. The Warriors have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Curry looking it over. Launches it. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Yeah, that shot almost feels like a layup for Steph at this point in his career.
Tim, some forget, prior to the success of Stephen Curry, the Warriors were not considered a top-tier franchise.
Well, before he arrived in 2009, this was one of the lowest all-time winning percentages, but they have built a dynasty, and they are now considered one of the most valuable franchises in all of sports.
Pass to Moody. Oh, good with the triple.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
LeBron against Green. LeBron passes to Reeves. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. Golden State's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Back to Curry. Horford sets a screen for Curry. Shoots the 3. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Ayton. Over Horford. And it's Ayton missing.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
It's his first trip to the line.
First team foul. Golden State foul. Stephen Curry. First personal foul. First team foul. At the line for the Lakers, Luka.
And the first one at the line is good.
The all-around game of Doncic is impressive. A walking triple-double threat every night.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Golden State's gone 3 of 7 from three-point range in the first quarter. Pass to Pajemski. Curry way outside, and the Warriors another 3.
Well, he has been pretty much unstoppable this quarter, and his team is thriving as a result.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy.
Check out stats for James. A wonderful string of games he's put together here lately. He's putting up about 20 points per game, 6 assists, and 5 rebounds. And you look at the numbers he's been putting up, fantastic scoring production from him.
Well, they have leaned on him offensively, and he has provided points pretty much every time they've needed him. It's a tough stretch for him right now. He may want to find a different way to stay involved.
Pass to Pajemski. Green with a screen on Smart. Back to Curry. Rebounded by DeAndre.
Well, that is a nice challenge at the rim. Really altered that shot.
It's Smart with the drive. The Warriors pull it in.
Well, the defense was solid right there, but that's just a missed opportunity at the rim.
Outside, Green. Pass to Horford. Launches a 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0 of 1 from the field. Lakers trail by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Curry finds Moody. Golden State moving the ball around. Doncic passes to Ayton. Hits the layup after the sweep pump fake to freeze the D. Ayton's got his second bucket of the game to go. Warriors leading by 3. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. We talked about the challenge of facing off with Steph Curry, the three-point king. Coach said it's not just the threes that are concerned with Steph. It's how well he passes the ball. He's one of the best point guards ever, and Curry will get everyone else involved. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, Allie. And from technical fouls, Tim, to flagrant fouls, it always seems like Draymond Green is walking that line and in the crosshairs.
Walking that line or stomping on that line. I don't know what, but it's where he seems to want to live. You love that competitive fire. You just have to make sure it doesn't cross the line where he hurts his team.
But don't you think he knows exactly what he's doing at all times?
He understands most officials don't want to give him that second technical, that's for sure.
Here's Ayton following the basket by Draymond Green. That's good from Doncic on the assist by Ayton. Doncic has got 5 points so far. The Warriors leading. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Curry. Horford with the screen on Doncic. Curry outside. Rebounded by the Lakers. Ayton's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Inside. Here's James. Great D that time from Green. Warriors leading by 4. Here's Pajemski. Off target from outside. For Los Angeles, they've gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Doncic. And Moody pulls it down. Warriors shooting to start out this game about 43%. Hit by Horford. Up top, Pajemski. Shot clock at 6. Here's Green. What a terrific move that was. Green's got his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, when Green is looking to score, this is exactly the area he's most comfortable, right at the rim.
And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. Some changes for the Lakers. Hayes is checked in for DeAndre, and it's Hachimura in for Austin Reeves. On defense, the Warriors. 6-point lead. Pass to Doncic. outside, Smart. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic.
And just plain aggressive basketball. Smart taking what's his out there.
The Warriors have gone 7 of 15 from the field to this point. Curry fires from way outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Stolen away. Here's Moody. And it's blocked. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here. Jake LaRavia is checked in for James. Curry passes to Porzingis. Pass to Podziemski. Tries to keep it alive. And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for Austin Reeves.
And I can't say I'm surprised. A star of his caliber figuring out ways to continue to increase his impact and output. Hard to even talk about a ceiling when you see the progression of his scoring these last few years.
Pass to Hayes. Now LaRavia. And here's Doncic from the arc. Podziemski grabs the board.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Horford the pass to Santos. Doncic against Curry. Here's Horford. Porzingis with a screen on Smart. Shot clock at 5. Podziemski finds Porzingis. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. And so Doncic will bring it up for the Lakers. They trail by 3. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
Yeah, in that game, the offense was firing on all cylinders, partly because the other team's defense was a no-show.
Yeah, they didn't play down to the level of their opponent. That's not an easy thing to pull off, but they certainly were focused in this one. Well, this has been far from his best game, and if they're going to come back here, he's got to find a way to get going.
Here's Curry. Outside, Horford. Pass to Santos. Golden State moving it around. And he jams it with authority.
Not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Yeah, I mean, when you're fighting back, you cannot give up plays like that.
The three for Doncic. That doesn't go either for Doncic.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
Here's Horford. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Now here's Smart. He's guarded close. In a wide open look for Hachimura. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
Just solid with the jump shot. Hachimura helps your offense in a number of ways. In that case, spacing the floor.
Back to Curry. Golden State needs to get off a shot. Santos, no good. Lakers trail by 4. Smart dishes to Doncic. Offline with his 3.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
If he can just make a couple of buckets, though, this can all be put in his rearview mirror.
Porzingis sets the pick for Curry. Puts up a deep 3. He can't hit that time. And Los Angeles guys shooting in this first quarter around 38%. They're looking a bit creaky out there. Here's Doncic. Launches from deep. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We'll return shortly. And And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Warriors.
They've looked to fire as much as possible from outside the arc, and so far they are hitting at a high clip.
Another highlight for them has been their early ball movement, making quick, decisive passes to set up guys for great looks.
Jake LaRavia out there with Rui Hachimura. Then it's Austin Reed. Then there's Hayes, and it's Kennard in at the 2 guard. That's the group for the Lakers to start the second quarter. And so it looks like the Warriors will retain possession here.
Warriors substitution, number 18, L.J. Cryer.
Pass to Melton. Shot clock at 2. Lets it fly. The rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got his 4th rebound in this one. Hachimura finds Reeves. Here's LaRavia. Reeves outside. Lets it go from deep, and Hayes throws it down.
And for Reeves in that set, he can really pick his poison there and go for his shot or create for a teammate.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone. Pass to Santos. Now here's Porzingis. Here's Richard. It's deflected. Kennard, the pass to LaRavia. Now Reeves. Now Hachimura. Reeves left side. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Santos. Wide open shot is on the money. Santos has got 5 points so far.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Here's Hachimura. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. And when it comes to team building, GA, there's been a debate about whether the 2-star or 3-star approach is more effective.
Kevin, for me, I think it comes down to fit more than anything. It doesn't matter how many stars you have if they don't mesh. And if they're not comfortable in the role that's carved out for them on that respective team.
The Warriors making a switch here. Payton's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. Pass to Porzingis. And here's Melton. 3-pointer. A rebound by the Lakers. Hayes has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Now Kennard hasn't made one yet. Reeves against Payton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
A dependable source of offense. Austin Reeves, a 3-level scorer and a talented facilitator. Plus, this guy's just got that knack for drawing fouls.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. He's off on the second.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going. Such an advantage to have a big man who can dish it like Draymond.
And so it's Hachimura who brings up the ball for the Los Angeles Lakers. It's a 5-point game. Reeves against Curry. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
One of the best defenders of his generation. Tim, do you think Draymond Green will be a surefire Hall of Famer?
Well, he's a former Defensive Player of the Year, and not to mention a key contributor on 4 Warriors championship teams. Kevin, he will be in the Hall of Fame, no question.
Hayes. The lead pass was put in just the right spot. And it's now only a 1-point Warrior lead. And almost 4 minutes gone here in the second quarter of play. Curry outside. The free ball from Curry.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Lakers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And so J.J. Redick will call a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Vanderbilt's checked in for the Lakers. Smart comes in for Luke Kennard. Here's Hayes. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Hachimura the pass to Hayes. And Hayes throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Now here's Curry. 15 points in the game. And there's the whistle. The illegal screen. And here's what the schedule for the Lakers looks like. On Monday, they'll take on Shai Gilgeous-Alexander and the Oklahoma City Thunder. Then on Tuesday, they'll be playing against Victor Wembanyama and the San Antonio Spurs.
And looking at the Dallas matchup, that's going to be one where it would take a lot of errors and maybe a cold shooting night for things to go wrong. They just have that much of an advantage over that team.
Doncic is checked in for Los Angeles. That gives them the lead. Doncic has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And Doncic used to creating kind of a luxury for him to simply catch and shoot.
Curry is inside. Guarded by Smart. Curry kicks to Horford. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Lakers have gone 5 of 6 so far from the field in the second quarter. Pass to Vanderbilt. Now Doncic. Here's Reeves. Fires the 3. Green with the rebound. Green's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. In the corner, it's Melton. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Lakers leading. Smart deciding where to go with it. And here is Doncic. He's guarded by Melton. No one near Reeves as he lets it go. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight. Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Six to shoot. Now Melton. And nothing is falling for him right now.
Well, it's not only been a rough quarter for him, but he's actually had a negative impact on his team's overall performance.
Smart passes to Doncic. And they double up Doncic. Vanderbilt kicks to Hayes. On the wing, Reeves. He's guarded by Melton. Warriors trail by 4. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Pass to Moody. Now here's Green. Takes the 3. And the Warriors miss again. Here's Smart. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Moses Moody. So you can talk about the physical challenges, Tim, of today's game. One thing the players have a little easier, certainly, is the way they travel from game to game.
Well, there is no question about that. I didn't even get on a charter till the middle of my NBA career.
Oh, my goodness.
In the mid-'90s. We were still flying commercial till that point, but there's no doubt travel is better for players. I think also some of the things they've added for guys like massage therapists and acupuncturists and even personal chefs, all of that makes it a little bit easier for today's NBA player.
Now if we can do it for the broadcasters, that would really be a win.
Sign me up, Kevin. I'll be right there reclining fully right next to you.
Here's Pajemski, guarded by Smart. Picked by Horford. Count it, his second make in 4 attempts.
A remarkable interior presence. Horford's a veteran who still has those polished post moves.
Hachimura setting the pick for Doncic. Can't get the bucket from 20 feet out.
When you're not at your best, it is great to have teammates who will pick up the slack.
And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him. So Doncic will go to the free throw line. They get Stephen Curry.
Second personal foul. 14 foul.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for the Lakers.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
And I like how they've played defense, turning turnovers into points. Those are huge.
That free throw good from Doncic.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
Outside Curry. Horford with the screen on Doncic. A shot by Curry, no good.
Gotta knock down that shot. When you don't, you're letting the defense off the hook.
Smart against Green. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And you have to account for Smart's scoring abilities. Great job by him of just noticing the defense being over-aggressive.
First free throw is good. And so, Smart nails both of them.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Outside, Green. Back to Curry. Pass to Horford. They kick it out to Green. Lock at 6. The three-pointer, no good. Lakers leading by 9. James finds Hachimura. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Hachimura's got his second bucket tonight.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Now here is Horford. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Suns in Phoenix. Doncic against Curry. And Horford wide open. He shoots. And the Warriors miss again. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. James misses. Warriors trail by 11. Pass to Pajemski. Back to Green. Here's Moody. That one's off. Still out of sync. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 11, the largest margin of the game. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. No one near Doncic as he lets it fly. And they get it back. Hachimura the pass to Smart. LeBron outside. A second chance effort. Point blank range. Too easy for LeBron.
Nice touch from the inside. I'm a fan of when LeBron just burrows his way inside and takes it there.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. And the Lakers making a change here. Reeves is checked in. Now that we have a second, take a look at the teams that have scored the most points off turnovers over the last 10 games. In third, the Warriors.
I mean, they've gotten a little more aggressive defensively. You can become a more confident team on that end, and so much of it, I think, has to do with forcing turnovers and creating offense.
Now, here's Moody, guarded by Smart. Moody the pass to Horford. On its way from Curry for 2. The shot's good on the assist by Horford. Horford's got 3 assists now in this one. Lakers leading by 11. James outside. Back to Doncic from deep three-point land. It's rebounded by Golden State.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
Here's Podziemski. Still scoreless.
That's a breakdown defensively. He is far too good of a shooter to leave that wide open.
And we see Brandon Podziemski. He's been a valuable player, Tim, since his first day in the NBA.
Yeah, Kevin, he's just the type of guy every team could use. He's a winner, high IQ, a hustle player who connects the game, and he can hit shots from deep.
James with the bucket.
Vintage LeBron there, owning the lane. I mean, who's going to stop that?
Pass to Moody. And here is Horford. No one near Curry as he lets it go. And the Warriors, another 3.
And once again, the defense allowing him to get a clean look at that triple. He continues to do some big-time damage from downtown.
The 3 for Doncic. Podziemski grabs the board. Warriors trail by 7. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Horford in the post. He's defended by Reed. Horford no luck. Here's Reeves, defended by Moody. Shoots a fader.
God, what a play! That is fun to watch. Lets it go at the very last second.
Oh, with the clock running down, man, that was close.
And so we conclude the first half. Los Angeles on top, up by 9. 2K Sports, back in a moment here in Los Angeles.
And please direct your attention to center court.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Los Angeles Lakers.
I mean, when you go inside and impose your will this way, you're delivering a gut punch.
Yeah, there's a whole other half to go. Changing things up just a bit, let's catch a glimpse of the Western Conference standings at the moment.
You take a look at the Lakers. This hasn't been the dominant season they were hoping for. They've let a number of winnable games slip away. But do not sleep on them. Oh, sorry about that. They have the talent to kick it into high gear and right down the stretch.
Thanks for spending halftime with us. Time to get it back out to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, 1 half to go. Really an incredible game from Stephen Curry.
Well, we'll find out if they were able to find an answer for him over the break. He was scoring with ease in that first half.
And that will be the biggest adjustment. They have to force the ball out of his hands, but that's a difficult challenge.
And on the floor for Steve Kerr as we get into the second half. Backcourt pair will be Curry and Podziemski. Draymond Green is out there with Horford, and it's Moody in at the small forward.
And really, Doncic can score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
Pass to Moody. Back to Curry. Horford with the screen on Doncic. Curry can't get it to go.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Takes a step back. Luka bullies his way inside.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Pass to Moody. To the paint. Green in the post. Working on James. Here's Podziemski. Misses the three, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. It's tipped. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Fast break. Curry's got it. That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Al Horford.
Oh, nice speed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Now, here's Ayton. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. Warriors trail by 11. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. It's good. Podziemski's got 5 points so far.
Well, to stop him, you have to get better rim protection than that.
Reeves finds Ayton. Doncic outside. From deep, Reeves. Draymond Green pulls it in. Green's got his 6th rebound on the night. Green with a screen on Doncic. Jacks up a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. The Oklahoma City Thunder will be in town for the next one. Doncic against Curry. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pass to Moody. Horford inside the line. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Doncic has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And they continue to control the glass.
When LeBron's playing days are over, and GA, who knows when that'll be, what will you remember most about his play?
You know, I don't think there's ever been a player who came into the league with such lofty expectations and not only met those expectations, but fair to say, he's exceeded them.
Free throw good, LeBron. So, Tim, let me put you in a different hat here. If you're running an NBA franchise, would you rather build around a guard, a wing, or a big man in today's NBA?
I think I'd go with the wing with size, a guy that can create his own offense and for which there is no great defensive matchup. Those guys, to me, are the ones that can help lead you to the promised land.
Well, that sounds like a good blueprint.
The feel LeBron has for the game, unreal. In whatever situation he finds himself in, he always seems to have an answer.
Now, here's Moody. Still without a basket. And the Warriors miss again. And Reeves has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. Just 4 points. That's all they've given up here in the second half.
That's just great focus from Reeves, showing some toughness, converting that through contact.
This will be his 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And, you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
At the line for one, Austin Reeves.
Warriors trail by 14. Outside, Horford. Back to Curry. Outside, Horford. A 3-ball. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Pass to Ayton. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And the dunk by James.
Yeah, the vertical's still there. LeBron's athleticism never ceases to amaze.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Back to Curry. teardrop shot. There's Green with the three. Rebound the Lakers. Ayton's got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Now here's James. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game. Smart wide open, he fires. Bangs home the trifecta. Smart's got 10 points. The Warriors shooting about 35% from the floor. Not much falling for them. Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks, guys. Basketball is a beautiful game, but Commissioner Adam Silver said the most important part from our standpoint is ensuring that there's always competitive tension on the floor. Fans like the physical aspect that comes with this game. We don't want that to be lost. Guys, back over to you.
Keeping that edge. Thanks so much for the report, Allie. And it's the Warriors with the ball after Marcus Smart got his shot to go from deep.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Doncic passes to James. On the wing, Reeves. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Reeves has got 6 points in the quarter.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Pass to Pajemski. Here's Horford. Over Ayton. And the Warriors miss again.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
Yeah, it's just time to settle everything down. Get high percentage looks and then D up.
Now here's LeBron. 14 points for him.
And what an explosive finisher LeBron is. Rocking the rim whenever he goes up like that.
And a good-looking view of that throwdown from the AT&T Connected Cam. Doncic against Curry. And the layup's good off the glass. Curry's got 22 points.
He's obviously hit a bit of a dry spell here. Only 1 of 5 this quarter.
Doncic passes to Ayton. James outside. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Horford pulls it down.
Well, he was able to sink a triple back in the first half, but he has yet to connect here after the break.
Horford with the screen on Reeves. Moody the pass to Curry. Reeves with the rebound. Reeves has got 4 rebounds in this game. Here's Doncic. Again, the Lakers.
And when Luka sees the mid-range open up, he takes the shot, keeping things simple.
Outside, Green. Curry finds Horford. Good, and Curry gets the assist. 8 points for Al Horford.
That's just a smart play right there. The right pass to a ready shooter.
Doncic against Curry. Oh, Ayton in position. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
Yeah, just throw it up anywhere for DeAndre Ayton, and he'll find a way to throw it down.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And Los Angeles with some changes. Jackson Hayes comes in for Ayton. And it's Hachimura in for Austin Reeves. And the Warriors also making a change. Melton's checked in. Here's Pajemski. 5 points in the game. Pass to Green. Nobody near Melton. And again, no good by Golden State. Los Angeles has gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break. And Hayes kicks to James. The 3 for Doncic. Horford with the rebound. Horford's got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Here's Melton. No good. Nice D from Doncic.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Hachimura the pass to Doncic. On the wing, James. Over to the left wing. Now here's Hayes. Defense is right there. That shot wide open. Doncic has got 9 points here in the second half.
And now that's 1-3 in each half. He is trying to make the most of those three-point opportunities.
Over in the corner, Green. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on LeBron James.
Well, you know, Green's not going to shy away from contact. He loves mixing it up inside.
And a chance for just a second now to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
I'm in love with how they're moving the basketball all game long, and also their ability to move without the ball. That style just makes it so difficult to defend.
Well, they have really taken advantage of the mid-range area of the floor. It's been open for them all night.
Here's what the Lakers are going with right now. Jake LaRavia comes in for LeBron. And it's Austin Reeves in for Doncic.
And a big reason they have this lead is the way he's shooting the ball.
Here's Melton after the basket by the Lakers. Pass to Porzingis. Now here's Melton. Now Podziemski. There's Green with the three. And it's LaRavia with the rebound.
Well, you can't make them all, but I doubt the defense wants to give him that kind of look again.
Smart passes to LaRavia. Nice passing here by Los Angeles. And another three for the Lakers.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Pass to Moody. Green, the screen. Porzingis inside, covered by Hayes. Nice shot by Porzingis.
And because he can score from all over the floor, Porzingis can find space inside. That's not the case for most 7-footers.
Green taking his time here. Pass to Melton. Outside, Porzingis. From the arc. A rebound by the Lakers. Reeves has got his 5th rebound in this one. And Smart now atop the key. Back to Reeves. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Porzingis inside. Hayes on him. Now here's Melton. He's defended by Reeves.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
40 seconds left to play here in the third. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Yeah, not only does he create the space he needs, but then he attacks downhill.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Melton. Now Podziemski. Guarded by Smart. Green with a screen on Smart. And the Warriors miss again. LaRavia the bounce pass. Reeves outside. Here's Smart. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We'll get you back to the action after this break. And let's take this opportunity now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, he made it look simple, but that's not always easy to execute.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. Smith is out there with Kennard. Then it's Jackson Hayes. Then it's Jake LaRavia. And it's Vanderbilt in at the 4-man position. That's the Laker 5.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Officiating is always a hot topic among fans, Greg. That's never going to go away. And some people think the game is called too closely now.
Be careful, Kevin. We don't need any fines over here. Fans are bound to get frustrated with certain calls, but overall, I think our officials do a great job, and the game is about as fair as it can be. Traditionally, that's how you want to finish the break, right at the rim.
And give him a lot of credit for his effort right there running the floor.
Now, here's Kennard. And stolen by Melton. Porzingis against Kennard. Porzingis can't hit. Lakers shooting 53% from the floor. They're locked in. Here's LaRavia. And LaRavia slams it in.
He just bangs down the one-hander.
Two very easy points right here. Kennard against Melton. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And every once in a while, he'll show up and give you some great moves around the hoop.
James in the high post. Curry meets him. James finds LaRavia. Here's Kennard. He's guarded by Melton. To the inside. Here's Porzingis. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Really unacceptable letting Porzingis get that kind of positioning. Once he's established, it's over.
James against Curry. James, good.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And they are just breaking the will of their opponent.
Now here's Porzingis. Just a little under 2.5 minutes have passed now here in the 4th. Here's Richard. Got a hand on it. Kennard on the wing. Guarded by Curry. 2 points. That one goes.
And I like the fact they didn't settle there. They worked for a higher percentage shot.
Richard. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And Curry isn't just a lights-out scorer. He's also efficient at moving the ball and getting it to his teammates.
Took him no time at all on that one.
Defensively, you can't afford to give him that kind of look, especially down this many points.
One more miscommunication at the defensive end. Just brutal. It can't happen.
Now, here's Melton. Outside Curry. The three. It's good from long range. Curry's got 26 points.
Well, you knew that was coming. Curry with the answer.
Here's James. No dice from the high post. Warriors have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Melton, no good.
You really need to take advantage of those looks because the defense won't give you many of them.
Kennard for 3. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
Yeah, if you give him that much room, he's usually going to connect.
And here's Melton. He'll bring it up for the Warriors. Next up on the schedule, the Grizzlies. That'll be a home game. And that game will kick off a 4-game homestand. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That is his first foul of the game. Connect, he's checked in for the Lakers. Al Horford's checked in for the Warriors. On the wing, Melton. He's guarded by Connect.
And it just feels like his poor shooting has been contagious to his entire team as they find themselves trailing.
It's good.
Well, Connect is not just a shooter. He's got the strength to handle that interior contact.
Outside Curry. The tray. And the Warriors miss again.
Well, his three-pointer just hasn't been there in the second half.
To the middle. Here's Hayes, and Hayes throws it down.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
Well, you have to love the execution, and you have to love the relentlessness.
Here's Porzingis following the bucket by the Lakers. Horford sets a screen for Curry. A three from Porzingis. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. Curry's got 4 assists in the game. And here's Kennard. Over Curry. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
The shots are falling, and he is making it look easy.
Warriors have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the fourth, and even 50%. Porzingis feeling it out a bit. Vanderbilt with the rebound. Vanderbilt's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Connect finds Hayes.
And as we see Connect expand his game, Dalton will get more active as a passer.
Curry passes to Porzingis. Now here's Horford. Vanderbilt defending. He gets that one to drop. He's now 5 of 12. LA has gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. And it's Connect in the corner. Vanderbilt. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Out to the right wing. Curry passes to Porzingis. Fires it up. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Hayes has got 9 rebounds now tonight. Now, here's Kennard. Pass to Connect. LaRavia with it. The 3. Warriors with the rebound. Horford's got 11 rebounds in the game. In the corner, it's Melton. He's looking for Horford and finds him. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Horford's got 4 points this quarter.
And what I love about his performance tonight, he started slow, but he refocused at halftime, and he has really picked it up.
And Connect gets it to go.
That's why he's in this league. Connect is deadly from deep.
Here's Santos. He's defended by LaRavia. The shot by Curry, no good. LA's gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. It's good.
Very difficult to stop team play when the ball's moving. Excellent find with the pass to create that scoring opportunity.
Now, here's Melton. Pass to Santos. Back to Melton. The Lakers with the rebound.
He just can't get anything going in this quarter, and his team desperately in need of a spark.
Curry against Kennard. That one goes in.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Well, when you have the lead, ball security is everything. Just focus on each trip up the floor.
And it's the Warriors with the ball. After the basket by Los Angeles. Porzingis can't hit.
And normally that's an easy 2 for him. I'm surprised he missed that one.
Here's LaRavia. In the corner, Kennard with it. Now the Warriors moving it up. Vanderbilt with the steal. It's Connect on the wing, guarded by Curry. Drills the three-pointer. LaRavia's got 10 points in just the second half.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
And the call will be against Dalton Connect. That is his first foul of the game. And Los Angeles with some changes. LeBron, he's checked in for Vanderbilt. Marcus Smart comes in for Jake LaRavia. And Luka Doncic subbed in for Connect. Pajemski finds Moody. Now Green. 6 on the shot clock. Horford with the screen on LeBron. Outside Horford. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist. Green's got 3 assists in the game. LA's gone 4-6 from beyond the arc in the fourth quarter so far. Shots good by Kennard.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
It's Curry outside. It's hauled in by LeBron. James has got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
Power that baby down! Wow! Oh my goodness!
No run-of-the-mill stuff there.
No.
Fellas putting something extra on it.
Ray, can you believe that? My goodness.
Well, that will go in the highlight package for tonight. I'm certain of it.
Tim, the NBA is always changing, but any predictions for the league that you kind of feel we're going to see around the corner?
Yeah, Kevin, I just think the influx and the impact of international players is going to be even stronger going forward. I think a lot of guys have seen the success that those players have had in the NBA, and hopefully it inspires even more great players internationally to want to play this great game.
And for a short time, you played overseas. You saw a lot of them firsthand.
I sure did, and I was in France well before the French influx really hit this league, but I knew then that was the goal. Well, that's not great shot selection right there, but you'll take anything that goes in.
Outside for Curry. And another 3 for Golden State.
On the offensive end, Curry both prolific and efficient.
Pass to Smart for the 3. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists in the game.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout, big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for Los Angeles.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishments.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
And so checking out their record tonight, that'll mark win number 32 overall.
And they're able to even the score of this series at a game apiece still. 2 more to go in the season series.
And as one might have guessed coming into this game, it was indeed another big game tonight for LeBron.
Every inch of the floor was his tonight as he came out and injected an energy into every play.
Hayes hits them both. So, Tim, when you played, you were one of the league's best sharpshooters. Did you ever look around and pick things up off of other guys you watch shoot the ball well?
No question. In fact, I learned a lot about how to move off the ball by watching other guys as I made my way through college and eventually became a pro. And even when I was in the league, I would study other players to pick up things on their footwork and how to get my release a little bit quicker.
Give me one player that you really studied hard.
Well, there's no question Del Curry was a guy I watched because he needed very little time to get that shot off coming off of his screen. And unfortunately, several times I got there late against him and learned my lesson.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's too little, too late at this point, but at least they have something to build on going forward.
Here's Horford.
And how about the poise there by Horford?
And so the coach's challenge here comes into play. The coach protesting the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal.
The previous play is under review.
Tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and
after review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And so the word is in. They have decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double-checking, and the game continues on.
Well, we've got a moment here. Let's present our player of the game, LeBron James.
And he's put on a terrific show of skill in the paint. A combination of moves, footwork, and that soft touch down low. It's all added up to one dominant performance for the big fella.
He sure has given this crowd a treat tonight. This kind of performance only cements his status as a fan favorite. The first one falls. So Horford gets 2. This could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
Wow, Kevin, what a performance we are seeing.
And that one's good, Timmy.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
And this run should seal this win. What a timely burst.
Count it. Curry's got 33.
Just shows you how impressive Curry's shooting ability is, that he can adjust for any distance.
Kleba, no good. Now Curry. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. It was a tale of two teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that'll do it, folks. Alongside Tim Legler, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching, folks. But as we go,